Hey guys, Barbara here. For today's recipe, I'm going to be making green salsa and red salsa. Salsa Verde, Salsa Roja. You're watching the Bear Pantry Show.
Amazing. Now we've been talking earlier about
None other than the honorable Mayor Aquilina one of my beautiful city. Oh, this is amazing right here. Oh yeah, this is done. And guess what? My mom didn't turn her back and do this. Mom, show me her the thing. That's when she's putting in ingredients in anything she's making. That's how she does this thing. Like these. So I went to the store and I got a batch of tomatillos. These are like green tomatoes and you have to peel them from the husk and they're kind of sticky. When you peel them, you have to wash them off really well. These are fresh jalapenos, so we're not going to use the ones that are from the tin that are pickled. Now we're just going to go ahead and take these over to the stove and put them in a big pot of water like this. Put the fire on high and we're going to boil them. And once they get softened and they kind of break open like this, you know they're done. And all we have to do now is scoop them from the water with my little skimmer here. Put it into this bowl because I wanted to kind of cool down before I blend it because I'm using a NutriBullet and I don't know that I can put hot things in that. All right, we're going to use salt, pepper, garlic, and this is only a teaspoon of each, salt and black pepper. Okay, so now let's start blending. So I can't put the whole thing because this is the biggest cup that I have and it's not going to hold the whole thing. So just put it all in there. We don't even need any water for this because it's so soft already. We're just going to puree. And so now I'm going to open it up and put the rest in because I can fit them now. And of course, before I close back the lid, I'm going to add my salt and pepper and my little bit of garlic. And you guys know how I feel about garlic. I don't like a whole lot of it in my stuff because I can't stand the smell. So close the lid again and just continue to blend until it's all pureed. Now we're going to thicken it up. All we want to do is reduce this down, okay guys? A little bit more. And then taste it to see if it has enough salt. Nice. It is hot. If you want it less hot, put less jalapeno. Here we have it, green salsa. I've sometimes heard the red salsa be called salsa ancho, but I think that has to do with the type of peppers that you use. So right now we're using these California peppers, so we're just going to refer to it as red salsa, okay? So let's get into making the red salsa. Let me open my bag, and no guys, I'm not going to use this whole bag, okay? So I'm using my shears to just cut open the peppers and removing the seeds, and I'm just going to grab a handful. And then I'm going to move over to the stove and put them in a big pot of boiling water, just like we did earlier with the tomatillos and the jalapenos, and just boil them until they're soft. And then now it's just time for me to go ahead and remove with my skimmer. Just get these peppers out. And they're smelling pretty spicy, guys. So I want you guys to pay attention because we're going to be using a lot more ingredients for this one. This is a cup of chicken broth. And of course, I made it from scratch. And then a little bit of the garlic. And I get this minced garlic from Costco. And I promise you it lasts me like a year. This is some sugar, a teaspoon of sugar, and a teaspoon of salt. And you don't want to add too much sugar, okay, because you can overdo the sugar. So these are some tomatoes. I don't have like any other tomatoes, so I'm just going to use the cherry ones. This is half a cup of masa, all right? And you can use any kind of masa. You can prepare it yourself from the powdered stuff in the bag, or you can just go and buy the masa preparada or get the one for tortillas. Any masa that you can get your hands on, half a cup, all right? So let me see if I can fit more peppers in this, and don't yell at me for overpacking my NutriBullet, all right? It'll be okay. This stuff is just going to puree in no time at all. Now, because we're putting the masa to thicken it, we won't have to cook this one on the stovetop, all right? So that's it. Let me put the rest in. So I want to use everything that I boiled, close it back up again, and just go on ahead and blend some more. Now at the end of the blending, you can always taste it to see if you need a little bit more salt. But if you notice in this one, we didn't put any black pepper. You might need more salt, but no black pepper and no more sugar than what we put in already, okay? So this is pretty much ready. Just pour it in a big, beautiful bowl and serve, or you could put it in something and store it, all right? Now I'm gonna put them side by side, but it's not that I got so little bit from the green one. It's just that I had, you know, a different bowl to put that in. If I had to pick a fave, I would definitely pick the green one. The red one tastes very good too, but the green one just has a nice flavor because of the jalapenos and the tomatillos. Now, I have these two salsas already in the Mexican tamales video here at the site, but every time I need to make them, I have to do a search. Then I have to go look through the video to find the salsas, and I don't want to have to do that anymore, and I don't want you to have to do that anymore. So I have it separate now. You can do a search, find it every time you need it, and you can use it in different recipes. So stay tuned for tomorrow because I'm going to do this beautiful burrito with these two salsas, okay? I want to thank you guys so much for watching the show, for liking, for sharing, for thumbsing up, for visiting my website and buying the stuff that I sell. And until I see you guys again, take care.